Welcome to Seeing Historia. Today, we dive into one of the most transformative periods in human history, the Industrial Revolution. This era, spanning the 18th and 19th centuries, reshaped our world, driving societies from rural, agricultural lifestyles to bustling, industrialized urban centers. Join us as we explore the origins, key advancements, societal impacts, and lasting legacies of this monumental era. The Industrial Revolution began in 18th century Europe, sparked by a surge of scientific and technological innovations. The Enlightenment period fostered a spirit of inquiry and progress, leading to groundbreaking inventions. James Watt's steam engine and Abraham Darby's iron smelting techniques were pivotal in this transformation. These innovations revolutionized industries, paving the way for mass production and economic growth. Great Britain was at the forefront of the Industrial Revolution. Its natural resources, such as coal and iron, combined with a stable political climate and a strong banking system, created the perfect environment for industrial growth. Additionally, Britain's colonial empire provided access to raw materials and markets for manufactured goods. The wave of industrialization soon spread to other parts of Europe and North America. Countries like Belgium, France, and Germany followed Britain's lead, while the United States, with its vast resources and entrepreneurial spirit, quickly embraced industrialization. This global spread of industrial practices marked the beginning of a new economic era. The textile industry was one of the first to undergo dramatic changes. Inventions like the spinning jenny by James Hargreaves in 1764 and Edmund Cartwright's power loom in 1785 revolutionized textile production. These machines allowed for mass production of cloth, meeting the growing demand and significantly reducing costs. The shift from artisanal to factory production marked a turning point in industrial manufacturing. The iron and steel industries also saw significant advancements. Abraham Darby's use of coke for iron smelting and Henry Court's puddling process for producing high-quality wrought iron were revolutionary. These techniques increased production efficiency and quality, enabling the construction of machinery, railways, and buildings. The iron and steel industries became the backbone of industrialization, supporting the growth of other sectors. Transportation networks transformed dramatically during this period. Railways, pioneered by George Stephenson's locomotive in 1814, revolutionized the movement of goods and people. Railways connected distant regions, facilitating trade and accelerating economic growth. Similarly, steamships, powered by steam engines, enabled faster and more reliable sea transportation. These advancements reduced travel times and expanded global trade networks, making the world more interconnected. Communication saw a leap forward with the invention of the telegraph by Samuel Morse in the 1830s. This technology allowed for a near-instantaneous transmission of messages over long distances, drastically improving coordination in business and trade. The telegraph shrunk the world, making global connectivity and rapid information exchange possible. It was a transformative invention that played a crucial role in the industrialization process. The Industrial Revolution had a profound impact on society. One of the most significant changes was urbanization. As industries flourished, urban areas became magnets for job seekers from rural areas. Cities like Manchester and Birmingham grew rapidly, transforming from small towns to bustling industrial hubs. This rapid urbanization fueled economic growth, but also led to overcrowded slums and inadequate living conditions for many workers. The lack of proper housing and sanitation infrastructure resulted in the spread of diseases and increased mortality rates. The working conditions during the Industrial Revolution were often harsh. Factory workers endured long hours, typically 12 to 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, in unsafe environments. Wages were meager, barely covering basic necessities. Child labor was prevalent, with children as young as 5 or 6 working in factories under grueling conditions. These harsh realities led to social inequalities and sparked labor movements demanding better conditions and rights for workers. The Industrial Revolution marked a shift towards capitalism as the dominant economic system. Capitalists invested in new technologies and industries, capitalizing on emerging opportunities for profit. Factories multiplied, and production increased dramatically, leading to unprecedented economic growth. This surge in economic activity laid the foundation for modern market-driven economies. However, it also widened the gap between the wealthy elite and the working class, highlighting social inequalities. The Industrial Revolution influenced cultural expressions, reflecting the changing social landscape. Artists and writers began to depict urban scenes, industrial labor, and the struggles of the working class in their work. This new perspective offered a critique of industrialization's impact on society. Music also evolved, with new genres and styles resonating with the experiences of individuals living in rapidly changing urban environments. These cultural transformations captured the essence of an era marked by unprecedented change. The Industrial Revolution also saw the rise of social movements advocating for workers' rights and social reforms. Labor unions were formed to fight for better working conditions, fair wages, and reduced working hours. Social reformers like Robert Owen and Charles Dickens highlighted the plight of the working class through their work, advocating for change. These movements laid the groundwork for modern labor rights and social welfare systems. Women and children were significantly impacted by the Industrial Revolution. Many women worked in factories, often facing the same harsh conditions as men, but for lower wages. Children were employed in large numbers, performing dangerous tasks in mines and factories. The exploitation of women and children led to calls for reforms, resulting in laws that eventually improved working conditions and restricted child labor. These changes marked the beginning of a shift towards more equitable labor practices. The technological innovations of the Industrial Revolution extended beyond industry. Advances in agriculture, such as the mechanization of farming, increased food production and efficiency. Medical advancements, including the development of vaccines and improved surgical techniques, enhanced public health. Innovations in everyday life, like the introduction of gas lighting and indoor plumbing, improved living standards. These advancements collectively contributed to the progress and modernization of society. The rapid industrialization during the Industrial Revolution had significant environmental impacts. Factories emitted large quantities of pollutants, contributing to air and water pollution. Deforestation and the exploitation of natural resources disrupted ecosystems. These environmental challenges highlighted the need for sustainable practices and conservation efforts. The lessons learned from this period underscore the importance of balancing industrial growth with environmental stewardship. The legacy of the Industrial Revolution is deeply embedded in today's world. It laid the foundations for modern industrial economies, influencing global trade, technological advancements, and mass production methods. The principles of innovation and progress from this era continue to drive economic growth and development. However, the challenges it posed, such as social inequality and environmental degradation, remind us of the need for responsible and sustainable development. As we reflect on the Industrial Revolution's legacy, it serves as a reminder of the importance of balancing progress with social and environmental considerations. By learning from history, we can strive to achieve technological advancement while prioritizing ethical labor practices, environmental conservation, and equitable distribution of resources. Collaborative efforts between governments, businesses, and individuals are crucial in shaping a future where development and sustainability go hand in hand. The influence of the Industrial Revolution extended globally, shaping economies and societies around the world. Countries that embraced industrialization experienced rapid economic growth and development. The global trade networks established during this period facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies. Today, the principles of industrialization continue to drive innovation and economic progress, highlighting the lasting impact of this transformative era. The Industrial Revolution's legacy includes ongoing discussions about social justice and equity. The era highlighted the disparities between the wealthy and the working class, prompting efforts to address these inequalities. Modern social justice movements continue to advocate for fair labor practices, equitable resource distribution, and inclusive economic policies. By addressing these challenges, we can build a more just and equitable society. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Industrial Revolution. This period of innovation and change transformed our world, shaping the modern societies we live in today. As we move forward, it's crucial to embrace progress while ensuring sustainability and social equity. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more historical explorations from Historia. Let's learn from the past to build a better future.